Day 24, 8.3 miles from Clingman's Zone to Newfound Gap. We're ready for this.
Slackpacked.
We don't like the rain, but we're going to do it anyways. No? All right, day 24, we're starting, and it's raining. All right, it is day 24. We are walking up the hill to Clingman's Dome, where we left off last night, to get back on the Appalachian, get back on the Appalachian Trail. We'll be heading over, it's a short day, to Newfound Gap. It's about 8.3 miles. Not as much climbing, but it will be wet. Thunderstorms later today. Then we are slack packing, so it's going to be an easy day. Then we'll go back to the hotel. May not video much because it's wet, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right. So we're already getting on the trail, and it's slippery rocks in a river. Great. Go hiking, they said. It'll be fun, they said. All right, again, it's day 24. We're just really kind of getting started. It's not raining too bad right now. It's supposed to maybe thunderstorm later. Maybe we can beat it and get back to the van before it really opens up. Heading back into kind of what looks like the rainforest, or as Buzz calls it, Rivendell. This is not going to be an easy hike because of the the conditions. It's kind of absurd. Oh dear God. I have to admit, I'm becoming amused at the absurdity of what we're hiking in. It's a lot of like rock scrambles and rivers. And yeah, it is very slippery. I almost ate it a couple times, but you know, just gotta be more ginger going down these hills. But it's just, like I said, absurd. Oh my God, we're doing this. So I recently learned about type 1, type 2, and type 3 joy or happiness, whatever. And type 1 is that joy you experience in the moment. You know it is. You're like happy, whether it's, you know, nice cup of coffee in the morning or you know, riding a roller coaster, whatever. Type 2 is, it may not feel like you're having fun, but you look back on it and go like, hey, that was pretty fun. And look back at it with, you know, good memories. Type 3 is a lot of what we're doing right now. Type 3 is, it's absolutely miserable. But someday you'll look back and go, oh, that was fun. That was a good experience. You hope. But look at this. We're doing this. I gotta pick our way down without dying. And this is what makes your hike take longer, is you can't just walk at a good clip. You gotta, you know, think about your foot placement. Where are you stepping? Trying to miss the lake in front of you. And anyways, I don't know if I videoed enough to get you an idea of what we're dealing with. But it's crazy. Little better. All right, I know it's a good look. So I'm gonna use this opportunity to recap day 23, which I'm now recording on day 24. So yeah, yesterday was a overall an easier hiking day, ending in that kind of magical forest area that we hiked through for a long distance. It was pretty damn cool and kind of made up for the days of suck before. So that was our day. We checked into the Appy Lodge. I can't say enough about how great a place that is. It just, you know, they take the Appalachian Trail theme and just beat it to death. But it's pretty cool, you know, with they have a pool and open fire pits and, you know, all kinds of neat stuff. And they had breakfast this morning, so that was cool. So a lot of trails have been this, I call it like river rock or whatever. It's quite difficult to walk on because none of it's really fixed. It just moves around, and the rocks end up really hurting your feet because they're not really smooth. But yeah, it's the easy thing, of course, is that you just have to miss the slippery stuff. So what's slippery? Well, rocks, dirt and mud, wood, roots. Other than that, you're good. It's funny when you're walking in these pools of water running almost creeks. At some point you go, well, what's the point of trying to miss them? Your shoes are getting wet, and it kind of is what it is. So yeah, it's interesting to see. We've seen this a few other places too. It's almost like a ditch. I mean, there's a lot of effort here to kind of get water off the path. There's diversions where it runs off, but here you have it where it kind of goes to the side of the path to some success. So much water. Well, that's beautiful here. I think the rain has stopped now, so we're just getting drips from the trees. So today, I finally figured out how to, well, I looked it up on the internet when I had service back at the hotel, but how to sync my Bluetooth headphones with my MP3 player. So that's working. So if you can see, I barely see them because they're covered by hair. But these are the bone conduction Bluetooth. I think they're called Shocks Sport. And man, I can tell you, I really love them. I love them for a lot of reasons. One, Bluetooth. So that means there's no wires. I kept getting my wires tangled up. I had different things hanging down for my sunglasses, my hat, and then the earphones. So that's gone. But the most important thing is, because they're bone conduction, they don't cover the ears. And I can hear people walking up behind me, which is something I was very paranoid about. And I kept looking back as I'm like holding everybody up because I can't hear them. And I can hear the animals. I can hear the raindrops. So I can hear everything pretty well. And yet still listen to audible books or music. So really like that. Now the one downside, other than cost, because they are a little spendy, but the one downside is, they're battery powered, so you got to charge them, and they have a limited life. I think I'm not sure, but I think it's like 8 hours. So that's like one day on trail, then you have to charge them again. Now, obviously we can use our battery banks to charge them up again and hike the next day. But if we're conserving power for our phones, that's going to be a problem, and I'll make the decision probably not to charge the Bluetooth headphones and just go back to wired, or nothing. So yeah, anyways, that's my kind of review of the Shox headphone. Maybe I'll put a link down there so you can, if you're interested in getting them. I don't do affiliate links. Okay, don't monetize anything. So yeah, I just like them. So there. Oh, and by the way, I'm also testing out the rain gear. I'm probably doing kind of a review. When we go out again, it'll be raining for the next 4 days. I'll be using the Kakwa, not the Kakwa, sorry, the Paka. I'll be using the Paka, which is a full pack cover and poncho, and seeing what the difference is, and comparing and contrasting with my rain skirt and this lightweight, ultralight rain jacket. It's nice. I'm going to put in these little circles of wood, and then this little structure kind of crosses the water diversion channel. Well, that one's a little sketch. So here's where the trail goes, and here's where people are walking. I can't blame them. That was pretty bad. Much as I'd like to stay on trail. Sorry, man. Wow, it's almost like a boardwalk, huh? Look at that. It's pretty cool. Alright, gonna put away the phone before I die. Oh god, there's a lot of water. We'll have to figure this out. That's a pretty cool water source. Alright, as noted on the map, we reached the first wire fence. I don't know why they have a fence here. Presumably to stop some animal from going from one side to the other. There was another fence coming up after this. So, yeah. Hogs! Fencing against hogs. Oh, they're protecting the beech forest. It's a little slippery.
Yeah.
All right.
Here they come. End of the day, coming into Newfound Gap. And how was it?
Oh, it wasn't bad. I mean, it was.
Why does Chase look like a drowned rat?
Alright, we're nearing the end of day 24. Approaching Newfound Gap. You can see Vanish came down the trail to meet us. That was cool. Alright, approaching Newfound Gap. Listening to Pink Floyd. It's fitting. The wall. It's been a pretty cool section. To wrap up, from Clingman's Dome to Newfound Gap is pretty awesome. It's got a lot of green, and a lot of it was like the day before, all that moss. And we're celebrating passing the North Carolina-Tennessee state line, which we're going to be doing a lot along the Appalachian Trail. Cheers. Yeah, not a guzzler.
Irish whiskey for the Scotch Irish that settled in this area.